Welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Cami.
I'm Nolan.
So great to be back here. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling amazing.
You're feeling amazing. That's awesome. Why are you feeling amazing?
Well, it's a great day.
Yeah, do you like the weather? It's beautiful
I love
outside.
the weather.
I know, like the tulips are starting to bloom and it's starting to be sunny, and I absolutely love it. It's just so nice when it's warm outside. It really makes my mood a lot better. Same for you?
Well, same for me, of course.
Of course. Anything else exciting happen for you today?
Well, today I got to see a friend of mine.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. So fun. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was nice again this weekend, which was awesome.
I went to the Champion Day parade.
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
I was there too. Wasn't that so fun?
Yeah.
I know. It was so nice to get to see the trophy and see all the players again. I was a little bit sad though, because I was like, oh, all these seniors are leaving. They're pretty fun.
I love Coach Self. He's my favorite coach.
Oh yeah, Bill Self is awesome. He is a cool guy. He's so fun. Yeah, anything else you do this weekend?
Well, I worked.
Oh, cool. Where do you work?
I'm a part-time host at Pioneer Ridge,
Ooh, that's cool.
the retirement home community.
Wow, that's awesome. So you worked this weekend?
I did.
Wow, that's so fun. I know. Also, I know this weekend or just recently, the rugby team actually is headed to the national championship, which is kind of fun too. I didn't even know we had a rugby team, but then I saw that and they had this celebration this weekend. It was outside of Johnny's. It was really cool. So maybe we'll be natty champs for basketball and for rugby.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun. Are you doing anything fun this weekend?
Well, this week I'm going to be exercising at the Amber Rec Center.
Oh, I saw you there once.
Yeah.
I was just on the treadmill and boom, there's Nolan on a treadmill right next to me. I was like, that's awesome.
And coming up is Easter Sunday.
Yeah, that is literally this Sunday. What are you doing for it?
Well, my brother is coming home from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, does he go to Creighton?
He does.
Yeah, wearing that as a little welcome home for him. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That'll be so fun. Are you excited to see him?
I am.
That's so exciting. I know. Unfortunately, I'm so far from home, so I will not be going home or seeing any of my family, which is kind of sad. But I'll just do a little something with my friends, which will be good.
And of course, my favorite, Mr. Cal.
Yeah, that's the best. I know. Finals are coming up soon.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
A little anxious.
Me too, always. I know. It's not very fun. I know, all the final projects are getting introduced right now, and I'm just like, this is the final stretch of the year.
I only get 6 credit hours.
So you hopefully don't have too many.
Yep.
That's nice. I have a lot of final projects, but it'll be good. I have a good feeling we'll finish strong. Yeah. Well, anything else to add?
Well, I'm so glad to be here and being with my favorite, Mr. Cal.
Yes, we love being here with all of you and with Cal. Thanks so much for joining us. And next will be the news with Grace and Anna.
Thank you, Cami and Nolan. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anna. This is your Good Evening KU news update.
Just days after Elon Musk became the largest shareholder of Twitter, he declined a seat on Twitter's board. Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla and is currently the world's richest man. By declining a seat on Twitter's board, he went against his previous plan and corporate America's norm. Musk's current net worth is $274.3 billion. Musk currently owns 9.1% of Twitter's company and over 73 million Twitter shares.
Two YouTubers, Ernest Kanevsky and Yu-Gi-Oh! Bay, who are known for public pranks, are being sued by the University of Southern California after a prank went wrong on March 29th. The university reported that the two allegedly interrupted a lecture about the Holocaust and pretended to be members of the Russian mafia. The court documents claim that this disturbance caused terror and disruption, and students reportedly fled in fear from the classroom. The two students are not students at USC, and this is not the first reported disturbance by USC. Currently, the court has issued a restraining order banning the two from USC's downtown Los Angeles campus.
Philadelphia health officials have announced that they will be reinstating indoor mask mandates due to an increase in cases of new Omicron subvariant. This is the first major city to reimpose its indoor mask mandate since the beginning of the year when cases rapidly dropped. The city's mayor, Jimmy Kenney, tweeted on Monday that the city's operations will continue as normal but with masks again. The new subvariant's symptoms are reported to be very similar to the ones of allergies.
KU basketball fans gathered on Sunday afternoon to celebrate the NCAA 2022 national champions in a parade on Mass Street. The teams and coaches rode in cars more than a mile and a half down the street, starting at 6th and Massachusetts Street and finishing at 19th and Massachusetts Street. Fans threw hats, shoes, basketballs, and other KU gear for the team and coaches to sign. Players took turns holding and waving around the winning trophy by passing it from car to car.
Biden will allow higher ethanol gas to be sold this summer to combat the high gas prices. This higher ethanol gas, known as E15, is a blend of gases that will be available from June 1st to September 15th. They estimate that buyers would save 10 cents on every gallon. President Biden plans to publicly announce this today when he visits an ethanol plant in Iowa.
That's all we have for this week. After the break, we will be back with Abby and Mason with sports.
Welcome back to this week's sports segment. I'm Abby.
And I'm Mason. Joel Embiid clinched the NBA scoring title, averaging 30.6 points per game and becoming the first Saracens Shaq to reach that feat. The NBA postseason will go underway tonight with the play-in tournaments to determine the last remaining seeds in each conference. The official NBA postseason tips off will be on Saturday.
The 2022 WNBA draft took place yesterday. The night started off as expected, with the Atlanta Dream selecting Ryan Howard from the Kentucky with the number 1 overall pick. According to NBC Sports, Kentucky's head coach, Kyra Esley, has called Howard a once-in-a-lifetime player. Next, the Indiana Fever selected number 2, Nalissa Smith from Baylor, and the Washington Mystics picked number 3, Shakira Austin from Ole Miss. I'm excited to see the continued success these women bring to their team.
KU Rugby played in their national qualifier this weekend. In the quarterfinals, they beat UTSA 12-7 in a tough defensive struggle to advance to the national semifinals. The story all came in the first half, capping off with Trevor Lister bulldozing the UTSA defense to score the eventual game-winning try. Then on Sunday, in the national semifinals, KU defeated Texas State to move on to the national championship. In the first half, inside center Fraser Brand intercepted a Texas State pass to tip off the scoring. The Jayhawks eventually took a 17-7 halftime lead, and in the second half, it was a defensive struggle that came down to the final moments. Texas State was down 7 at the goal line where it looked like they were about to score, but senior Brandon Locht held him up and took the ball before George Barron sealed the game by counter-rushing them at the goal line, where Captain Chandler Owens had to kick it out of bounds to win the game 17-10. The Hawks advanced to the national championship in Dallas, where they will play the winner of the Western bracket on April 30th.
The 2022 Masters came to a close on Sunday with Scottie Scheffler making history by winning the first major title of his career. Scheffler won 1 under on Sunday and 10 under for the Masters. The 2022 purse was set at a record $15 million, which is $3.5 million higher than it was last year. Scheffler will take home 18% of that sum, which is $2.7 million.
The MLB season opened up on Thursday for the Royals when Bobby Witt Jr. made his anticipated debut. In his first pro opener, the Royals were tied at 1 in the bottom of the 8th inning when Witt hit the game-winning double to help the Royals beat the Guardians 3-1. In his second game on Saturday, he made a game-saving throw to home plate where Salvador Perez made the tag in extra innings, beating the Guardians again 1-0. Bobby Witt Jr. is looking like a stud early on in his career.
That's all we have for this week on sports. Next is Maggie and Gia with a pop culture update.
Welcome to another Good Evening KU Pop Culture and Entertainment Update. I'm Maggie.
And I'm Gia. Britney Spears announced her pregnancy with her fiancé, Sam Asghari, in an Instagram post on Monday. In her recent post, Britney shares that she noticed she was gaining weight, so she took a pregnancy test in Maui that came back positive. Brittany currently has 2 teenage sons, Sean and Jaden, with her former husband Kevin Federline. Spears and Asghari have been publicly together for 6 years now and got engaged in September of 2021 during her 13-year conservatorship that recently ended.
Trisha Paytas, the famous TikTok and YouTube star, announced in a video Sunday that she and her husband, Moses Hackman, will be having a baby girl. The couple announced their pregnancy on February 14th and have been very open through social media about their years of struggling with fertility problems. In 2016, Paytas told her followers that she was unable to get pregnant because of a pelvic inflammatory disease. Now, years later, Trisha is able to start her family and is currently 4 months pregnant.
Looking at the upcoming Billboard Awards, The Weeknd and Doja Cat are on the finalist list for the 2022 Billboard Music Awards. The Weeknd is a finalist in 17 categories, including Top Male Artist and Top Hot 100 Artists. The song Save Your Tears remix that he collaborated with Ariana Grande on is up for 6 awards, and if you haven't listened to the song already, you really should. The beautiful Doja Cat is the leading finalist with 14 nominations, including Top Artist, Top Female Artist, and Top Hot 100 Artists. Her album Planet Her is a finalist for her 2 awards, as well as her song Kiss Me More, featuring SZA, is in the Top Viral Song category. The Billboard Music Awards will be broadcasted on May 15 by NBC.
The 2022 award show season has officially ended. With Coda being nominated for 3 awards and winning Best Picture, this season was surprising. Coda is the first film with the least amount of nominations to win the Academy Award for Best Picture since 1932. The movie's spotlight was taken away when Will Smith caused a shocking disturbance during the awards. Billie Eilish also made history in the Guinness World Records by being the youngest ever to earn Triple Crown Film Music Awards. A Triple Crown is named when an artist wins an Oscar, Golden Globe, and Grammy for music specifically created for a film. She co-wrote the winning song No Time to Die with her brother Phineas for the latest James Bond movie.
Speaking of the Oscars, after Will Smith disrupted the Oscars and slapped Chris Rock for her comments about his wife's hair loss, it has cost Will Smith a 10-year ban from attending the Oscars. I'm interested to see what other award shows he receives backlash from and is not invited back to because of his actions. Although he is banned from attending, he can still win an Oscar, but just can't be a presenter or sit at the ceremony.
That's all we have for this week. Stay tuned after this short break for another trivia segment of Good Evening KU with Bella.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
Segment of Good Evening KU. I'm Bella and I'm here with Catherine and Lauren, this week's contestants. So ladies, are you excited?
We're excited!
Yeah, so this week has a little bit of
Geology, geography, some fun facts. It's a good mix of everything. So reminder on the rules for it. So there's no multiple choice. It's just short answer. And then when you think you have the answer, slap your hand on the table and then I'll answer it. And remember to let me finish the whole sentence before you answer. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Question number 1. What type of sedimentary rock are 22 KU buildings made of?
Limestone.
Okay, Lauren got number 1. Good
Not
job.
to brag, but I am an
There it
environmental
is.
major. So.
Yes, and aren't you a you're a
ambassador.
student ambassador, so of course you should know that.
Yep.
All
Does that
right.
lose my job?
I know you're going to lose your job if you don't know that answer. All right. So question 2 is, what are the names of the 5 oceans of the world? This one's a hard one.
Atlantic, Pacific,
Okay.
Indian.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard
close.
time with the
2
other
more.
two.
2 more.
Is there an Arctic?
Yes. And
Oh,
then
I
Which
one
should-
ones
more.
did
I
I
should be
already
helping you.
say? Which ones did I already say?
Atlantic, Pacific.
So we have
Indian,
Atlantic, Pacific,
Arctic. I helped you
Indian,
in Arctic.
Antarctic. One more.
Atlantic, Pacific,
It's-
Indian, Arctic.
I'm not an environmental studies major.
I don't know.
You guys have said all 5, but in different orders. Like one of you has said
Did
the
I
other
miss
ones that you guys are
Atlantic or
missing.
Pacific?
You miss, one of you got Antarctic and the other one got Arctic. So there's like there's different things.
Yeah, go us.
Yeah, good job. All right, and then so we'll just split that one in half, right? That just makes sense.
I feel good about that.
All right, and question 3. Which U.S. states border Mexico? Who was that?
I don't know.
I can't tell. Was that Lauren?
Here, you can go. I'll let you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Actually, I'll give Lauren a chance.
Okay, I think it's Texas, New Mexico, Nevada, and California. Is there other ones?
No, Nevada.
Okay.
Do you want to try and steal it, Catherine?
How would I steal it? Is there one more that I'm
Just
missing?
yeah, you're missing one more.
California, New Mexico. What's next to New Mexico?
Is it
Yep.
Arizona?
It is. It's Arizona. Oh! All right, Lauren got that one. All right, and then question 4. What's the longest river in the U.S.?
Mississippi. Mississippi.
Wrong.
Colorado?
Wrong. Do you guys want me to give it to you? Or do you have
Kansas River.
No. Do you want me to give it to you, or do you want to try again?
Yeah, give it to us,
Okay.
I guess.
It's the Missouri River.
Oh, Missouri.
Surprisingly,
You're
it's the
on
Missouri
end,
River.
though.
I
you guys
really
you're
thought it
so
was
close.
Mississippi.
Everybody thinks it's the Mississippi River. I just found this out today, actually, from Cal. Everybody thinks it's the Mississippi River, and it's actually the Missouri by like a couple hundred, I think, miles, I guess.
Wow.
I had no idea that was, but when you look on a map, it makes sense.
Right.
Okay, and final question.
Oh, goodness.
Name the 5 Great Lakes.
Michigan,
Catherine.
Superior, Ontario.
Uh-huh.
I need to know this. Michigan, Superior, Ontario.
Yeah, you're from Chicago. You should know this.
Wait, why am I having a hard time, though? I'm blanking because I'm under pressure.
Yeah, you're on air, so that's
Yeah. All right, does Miss Texas know?
fine. Miss Texas does not know.
Okay.
I was like, oh, those are the only 3 that I can think of at this moment.
Do you want to keep trying, Catherine, or do you want me to tell you?
Can I have a hint?
One starts with an H. I did not know this one until today.
Huron. Lake
Yes,
Huron.
and then what's the last one?
What does that one start with?
E. An E.
Erie.
Yes.
Lake Erie.
Yeah,
Okay, that's right.
Absolutely.
And with that, it looks like that's the end of it, but it looks like we have a tie.
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay,
so
nice. I feel
let's have a bonus question.
Uh-oh.
What is the mountain called that KU sits on?
Mount Oriad.
Yep. Okay. All right. We have it. Lauren won this week's Trivia Tuesday. All right. That's all we have for Good Evening KU this week. And we'll see you all back here next Tuesday at 4 o'clock. And have a good week.